Welcome back to another video. Today, I want to talk about something that I get asked a lot about when I talk to people online in real life, how I made my first $1,000 on YouTube. Like, how much money can you make on YouTube? Those are usually the questions that are like floating around out there when I talk to my friends and family members about YouTube stuff. Now, last year I made a video talking about how I made my first $100 on YouTube, which came shortly after I got monetized, but that took about 9 months to get from just a few subscribers to the 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours in a single 12-month period. Since I made that, how I made my first $100 on YouTube or whatever, I'll link it below if you haven't seen it. Early last year, I made my first $1,000 on YouTube, which is wild. It's wild to think about that. Maybe even later this year, hopefully later this year, I'll be able to make how I made my first $10,000 on YouTube. And for full disclosure, this is not all of the money I've made through YouTube. There's still like affiliate links and doing brand partnerships and other gigs that I've gotten for my photography and video work from my YouTube channel, but this is just the AdSense stuff. And YouTube makes it very easy to see and kind of show these things. Otherwise, all the other stuff is just a little bit tough to pull together sometimes. So for those of you who've been watching the channel regularly, you already know I've been uploading more or less regularly since October of 2020. I had some videos prior, but that was sort of the point where I said, like, I'm gonna be uploading videos to YouTube regularly, weekly, hopefully. That's the game plan. Doesn't always happen, but in August of 21, I hit that milestone, I got monetized, and within the first couple of months there, I made my first $100. By that point, I think I'd produced roughly 50 to 60 videos. So how long did it take from that $100 point, getting monetized basically in August, to get to that first $1,000 of AdSense revenue? Going through YouTube Studio, it looks like April of 2022 is when I broke that $1,000 mark. So I'd officially made $1,000 from uploading videos on YouTube. I think by about this point, I'd made about 100 videos or close to 100 videos. And I wanna talk about a few things that helped me hit that point. For those of you who are interested in maybe starting a YouTube channel yourself or just curious kind of how this whole world works. So the first thing that I would say helped me get to that $1,000 mark was that the ad rates are really good in the final 3 months of any calendar year. So getting monetized in August of 2021 allowed me to reap sort of the higher ad rates and the higher ad spends on YouTube over October, November, and December. I think it took nearly 2 months to make my first $100. But then over the next 3 months, I made well over $200, and then that started sort of gaining traction, and all of a sudden I was making $100 to $200 a month, no problem. And then, so yeah, only 4 months after the holidays, I broke that $1,000 mark, and you see the graph just starts kind of going up, sort of sets this new baseline. So the next sort of milestone becomes even easier to hit. The second thing I want to mention here, which I haven't seen a lot of people talk about, is that my willingness to make videos that might not be directly related to tech or photography have actually been a really profitable experience, I guess. I didn't make them for that reason, but 2 of my highest paying videos from last year ended up being a comparison video between the Away suitcases and the Mono suitcases. If you haven't seen that, I'll link that somewhere up here or down below. That video got so many views and the ad rates on it were so good that I decided to make a follow-up after we'd done 10,000 miles on the Mono luggage. And that video seemed to get a lot of views and had really good ad rates as well. This is a really great example that if you're starting a YouTube channel, you don't have to necessarily focus on one thing, especially if you're doing something under your own name. Like, I'm Stephen Foster, I like photography, I do photography professionally. I like tech, I've worked in the tech industry professionally as well. I like video stuff, but I also like travel. And I feel like if there's something that I can share that's of value to other people, even if it's not directly involved with all those things, right? Like travel and photography kind of works, like there's some tech elements to this, but that branching out, that reaching out of your immediate circle of things that you do can actually be a really positive thing. So now both of these videos combined alone have made me over $1,000 through the end of 2022. That is wild. And people are still watching them. They're still valuable to people because people still are interested in luggage and buying new luggage. I'm not planning on turning this channel into a luggage review channel. I just bought some luggage that I thought was cool and compared it to my old luggage that I also thought was cool. And so even that can be valuable for people. The third and final thing that I want to share for this video, because I do want to make this video short, is just how important it is to keep making videos. I kept making videos through a lot of challenges in the last couple of years with deaths in the family, my mom getting cancer, my wife getting pregnant and us having a kid, and then my wife having complications with delivery. I had a freak accident. If you guys, if you've been watching this channel, I did whatever I could to still make a video as much as possible, or make videos as much as possible. If you're gonna do YouTube or any type of creator stuff online, you just need to be consistent. You need to keep making videos for years, really. It's I'm now going on year 3. This stupid light keeps giving me problems. It's not stupid. It's actually like my favorite light ever. I just need it's magnetic, and if I keep bouncing it, that's gonna have to be a whole nother video. Just keep making videos. If you're going to do this thing, it does take some time. I have not gone viral overnight. I don't even know if I'd want to go viral overnight. Honestly, I like making videos every week. I kind of like this sort of steady growth. I'm very happy, and I'm very stoked on all of you who have tuned in to watch any of these videos. Thank you so much. If this is your first time here, you have yet to subscribe, I'd be honored if you would. With that, be kind both in life and in the comments below, and like this video to send good vibes across the internet, and maybe in the comments below, if you wouldn't mind leaving any of the questions that you have. If you're interested in YouTube, if you're just getting started on YouTube, maybe you've been doing YouTube for a while, and you have a awesome pro tip, or you have some questions, just let's have a conversation, or find me on Twitter. Yeah, I always love hearing from you guys. Okay, with all of that, I just want to say thanks again, and we will do it again soon. Later.